A very good morning to everyone. Assalamu alaikum viewers. I'm Farah Naz Rinku, Assistant Professor English, Government Bangla College, Dhaka. Hello students, how are you? After autumn vacation, we are back with online classes. Hope you are enjoying. All we know, we are going through a hard time due to COVID-19 pandemic. We are fighting against it. Life is going on. Preventive steps are taken. We follow precautions prescribed by World Health Organization, in brief, WHO. When we go out, we wear masks, gloves, use hand sanitizer, hand wash, maintain physical distance and avoid crowded places like market, shopping malls, etc. If needed to go out, we follow those preventive measures. We are advised to stay home for health safety. So, following those precautions, we make a small effort to protect public health. Online classes are arranged for students. You can see us on screen. Yet, we hope that someday we shall overcome the crisis and meet on campus and enjoy your murmuring. Students, I will take Unit 3 titled Dreams. My book is older one. It was reprinted in 2017 and numbered Unit 10. Yours book is newer one. It is numbered Unit 3. So Unit 3 consists of 3 lessons. In lesson 1, you will have 2 texts, one with blanks and the other is the main one. In lesson 2, you will have 2 poems. And lesson 3, you will have an abridged speech as a text. So, you see, our unit is dreams. Now, Let's see on the screen what is the meaning of dream. So, meaning of dream according to dictionary. Number 1, a series of thoughts, images and sensations occurring in a person's mind during sleep. Example, I had a recurrent dream about falling from great heights. Here, the speaker means to say that he has a repeated dream of falling from heights. Heights could be top of hills, top of a building, etc. Meaning of dream number 2. A cherished aspiration, ambition or ideal. Example, I fulfilled a childhood dream when I became champion. Here we can understand that the speaker had a long desire of becoming champion in field of sports. From childhood, he had a desire to become a top winner. It could be winning a tournament, man of the match, or winning the title Player of the Year. The term dream works both as a noun and a verb. Example, it is every student's dream to top in the exam. Here dream works as a noun. Example 2. I dream that street children will have shelter, food and education. Here the word dream works as a verb. So we have got the meaning of dream. We have known the use of dream as a noun and a verb. So students, before I move to our lesson, I like to tell you a story. Everyone likes story, right? This is a story of two boys, Zayed, a medical student, and Robi, a beggar boy of 8. The story goes like this. Zayed saw Robi every day. Zayed and his friends were very familiar with him and his voice. Whenever they sat down, on the stairs of the medical college after their classes, he would come running and begged 8 annas from them. It went on every day. One day, Zayed and his friends were in a good mood. They started asking him questions. What came out was quite pathetic. He didn't know where his parents were, neither did he remember them very well. Left on the streets of Dhaka to fend for himself, he lived with 2 older boys in a makeshift hut. When asked about square meals a day, they were shocked by the answer. A slice of bread bought with begged money, some leftover rice from hospital attendant was all that Robi lived on. The well of human kindness in Zayed swelled up for this unloved, underfed little boy. He wanted to know about his dream. What's your dream? Do you have any dreams? Asked Zayed. Yes, indeed. Robi had dreams like everybody else. But his dreams were not very lofty. A plate full of rice, big pieces of chicken and sweets. Zayed and his friends were surprised. Is that all? Come on. I'm going to make your dream come true, said Zayed. Robi couldn't believe his ears. Was he making fun of him? Playing a cruel trick? No, he wasn't. In 10 minutes, Robi found himself seated on the bench of a small cafe behind the medical college with bowls full of rice, fish and chicken curry spread in front of him. Aha! Aha! Was all Robi could say between delightful gulps of rice and meat going down his throat. This couldn't be happening. It couldn't be true. Robi eating to his heart's content, sitting in a restaurant among respectable people. If only he could have a square meal like this every day. If only. So, this was the story. Students, you have learned the meaning of dream. Now, it is your job to find out what Robbie's dream is like. Now, we move to our lesson. Lesson 1. What is a dream? So, you can see the lesson on screen. Here we see in number 1, warm up activity. And in warm up activity, what we see? Read the following words. You may not be familiar with some of them. Look up their meaning in a dictionary. How are they related to dreams? So, in warm up activities, some words are given to you. Some words are not familiar to you, and you are asked to look up their meaning in a dictionary. Now read these words. Color, nightmare, imagination, daydream, reverie, romantic, hallucination, shadowy, silvery, short-lasting, dreamy, dreamer, reality, pleasant, haunting, and fragments. So, these were the words. I can easily tell you the meaning, but I think you should try first. If you feel any difficulty, in next class, I will help you. In warm-up activities, number 2 says, work in pairs and discuss the following questions. The questions are, what is a dream? Do you have any dreams? Is a dream real or unreal? Is there any relation between dream and action? Who is a dreamer? Do you like a dreamer? Why and why not? That means if you like a dreamer, you will answer the question with explaining why you like. And if you don't like a dreamer, you will explain your answer with why you are not liking. So these are the questions. So these are warm-up activities. So warm-up activities mean they give you hints, prepare you for the lesson you are going to attend. So you have already seen in your book that you have a text with blanks, and this text you have to read and you have to fill up those blanks with the words that are given above. So you should try yourself. I know you can make it. You are very brilliant. So now we move to our next text. The text says, dreams have fascinated philosophers for thousands of years, but only recently have dreams been subjected to empirical research and scientific study. Chances are that you have often found yourself puzzling over the content of a dream, or perhaps you have wondered, why do you dream at all? So the opening sentence says, dreams have fascinated philosophers for thousands of years. For centuries, people have questioned the meaning of dreams. Early civilizations thought of dreams as a medium between human and gods. There are many ancient civilizations like Sumerian, Egyptian, Greek, Roman, and many more. The content and purpose of dreams are not fully understood, although they have been a topic of scientific, philosophical, and religious interest throughout recorded history. Now students, let's know some interesting stories about dreams from ancient civilizations. The ancient Sumerians in Mesopotamia have left evidence of dream interpretation dating back to at least 3100 BC. Throughout Mesopotamian history, dreams were always held to be extremely important for divination, and Mesopotamian kings paid close attention to them. So divination meaning the practice of seeking knowledge of future. Gudea, the king of the Sumerian city-state of Lagos, rebuilt the temple of Ningarsu as the result of a dream in which he was told so. In ancient Egypt, as far back as 2000 BC, the Egyptians wrote down their dreams on papyrus. People with vivid and significant dreams were thought to be blessed and were considered special. Ancient Egyptians believed that dreams were like oracles, bringing messages from the gods. So here oracles means medium. They thought that the best way to receive divine revelation was through dreaming, and thus they induce or incubate dreams. Egyptians would go to sanctuaries and sleep on special dream beds in hope of receiving advice, comfort, or healing from the gods. The Greeks shared their beliefs with the Egyptians on how to interpret good and bad dreams, and the idea of incubating dreams. Morpheus, the Greek god of dreams, also sent warnings and prophecies to those who slept at shrines and temples. The earlier Greek beliefs about dreams were that their gods physically visited the dreamers, where they entered through a keyhole, exiting the same way after the divine message was given. So these were the stories from the ancient civilizations about dreams. Now we will see what philosophers, historians, and statesmen thought about dreams. As the lesson says, dreams have fascinated philosophers for thousands of years. So we have now discussed dreams of ancient civilizations, what they thought of dreams. Now we will talk about philosophers, historians, and statesmen. Greek philosopher Aristotle believed dreams caused physiological activity. He thought dreams could analyze illness and disease. Ancient Greek historian Herodotus, in his book The Histories, writes, "The visions that occur to us in dreams are more often than not the things we have been concerned about during the day." That means he wants to say what we think all day comes to our dream. Marcus Tullius Cicero, a Roman statesman, philosopher, and orator, for his part, believed that all dreams are produced by thoughts and conversations a dreamer had during the preceding days. Dear students, I like to share some of Cicero's famous quotes with you. Hope you like it. The quotes go like this. Number 1, if you have a garden and a library, you have everything you need. Number 2, while there is life, there is hope. Number 3, the life of the dead is placed in the memory of the living. And finally, number 4, a room without books is like a body without soul. There are many more, but I have given a few. So, as we are talking about dreams, so the lesson says, first, let's start by answering a basic questions. What is a dream? A dream can include any of the images, thoughts, and emotions that are experienced during sleep. Dreams can be extraordinarily vivid or very vague, filled with joyful emotions or frightening images, focused and understandable, or unclear and confusing. So why do we dream? What purpose do dreams serve? While many theories have been proposed, no consensus has emerged, considering the time we spend in a dreaming state. The fact that researchers do not yet understand the purpose of dreams may seem baffling. However, it is important to consider that science is still unraveling the exact purpose and function of sleep itself. Some researchers suggest that dreams serve no real purpose, while others believe that dreaming is essential to mental, emotional, and physical well-being. So, we have seen scientists and researchers thought there is debate whether dreaming is good or bad. So, when we speak the word dream, certain things comes to our mind. We all dream each night, whether the dreams are remembered or not. Dreaming is normal and a healthy part of sleeping. Dreams are stories and images that our minds create while we sleep. They can be entertaining, romantic, disturbing, frightening, and sometimes bizarre. So bizarre means very strange or unusual. So class, the scientific study of dreams is called oneirology. The dreams that we remember happen during REM cycle of sleep. So REM means rapid eye movement. Everyone dreams anywhere from 3 to 6 times each night. We forget almost all dreams soon after waking up. So, boys and girls, you have entered into a new life. Now, you are in class 11. You have dreams, but your dreams can be shattered if you make a wrong step. So, be aloof from drugs. Be aloof from those people, those friends who are addicted. And don't confuse dream and fantasy. Our lesson will be continuing, and in my next class I will again meet you with the remaining part of lesson 1. Till then, stay home, stay safe, remember the meaning of dreams, and also try to solve the text with blanks which you have to fill up with the given words. If you feel any difficulty, I will solve it in next class. But you are very brilliant, boys and girls. We have got many brilliant students, and I hope you can make it. So see you in my next class. Till then, stay with your study, stay home. Thank you.